My name is Kala, Arvind Kala. What is the point going to space and going to the moon? Why not stay on this earth and eat a samosa? I don't know. Look at Sunita Williams and the Wilmore, her companion, in the International Space Station. Every day they go round and round the earth at a speed of 17,500 miles per hour, and that is 10 times faster than a bullet on earth. But then what is the point? You're not moving, you're in the same chair, and you go round and round the earth. Well, what is the point? It's better to go instead to Thailand, to Phuket or something, or to Cambodia or to London, and at least go and drink a beer in a pub. Here, what do they do? Nothing. And can you imagine? They went for 8 days and they will spend 8 months. Imagine 8 months going round and round. And when they sleep standing. Imagine standing and sleeping for 8 months. And so have you seen Sunita's hair? It stands on end because there is no gravity. So her hair stands like this. Thank God there's not a Sikh there because Sikhs have long hair, sardis. So their hair will touch the moon or something. So that is what they're doing. What is the point of doing all this? They say very complex space station. It was set up 26 years ago, and very complex. All countries participated in hundreds of companies. It is the size of a football field. It has got different sleeping quarters, etc., etc. But I don't know what the use is. Okay, it's very complex. It's the ultimate in science and engineering, etc. But what is you make something complex? Why? It's like me wanted to scratch my ear. I'll scratch my ear this way, but I can also make this complex by scratching my ear this way. So I'll say I scratch my ear in a very complex way, and I if I have to hold my scratch my elbow, I'll use the other elbow to scratch it. What is the point? It is pointless, absolutely. It is better to stay on earth. Every day, Sunita Williams and a companion do enough, fly enough to go to the moon and back. So by the time 240 days pass by, 8 months, they would have flown to the moon and back 240 times. Well, you don't land on the moon, you don't do anything, you're in the same chair. And you say you come back to earth and you tell people I went to the moon, I traveled enough to the moon and back, etc., etc. But what is the point? It is better to stay here and eat a burger, drink a coke, and try to seduce some sexy female. But here, they're just stuck like that. And what is the use of this space station? I don't know. Nobody has ever told me what they have gained by getting a rock from a moon. What will you do with the rock? You'll put it somewhere in a museum or something, and people will say, "Oh, rock from the moon, very good. Imagine rock from the moon." And what the hell? What is it? It's just a rock, isn't it? So it's just pointless. Now, seeing all this, Modi, of course, has to compete. He's a very competitive creature. So he would have told his space people, I also want to send something into the moon. Can you send something? So they must have asked him, what do you want to send? So he must have said, I will send a frog. So they made a steel frog and they put a steel frog on the moon around 2 years ago or something. What that steel frog is doing? Nothing. It's just sitting there. What is the use? The frogs on earth don't even know that a steel frog has gone to the moon. So that steel frog cannot even boast to the frogs on earth that listen, I'm sitting on the moon and you're sitting on earth and doing So this world is very foolish. It is very complex, this thing. And what is the use? I mean, it is just no use. The world is full of fools. Sometimes I think Mr. Modi is not the only fool. Everybody is a fool. Everybody. We fellows are more sensible. At least we talk sense. Eat a pakoda, eat a samosa, eat a burger, drink a coke, like that. And if you want to feel, if you are feeling scratchy, scratch your arm or something. Suppose Sunita Williams wants to scratch her armpit. How will she do it? She'll have to take off the space suit, etc., etc. Go. It will take her 2 hours. Imagine, to scratch your armpit, it takes you 2 hours. So by that time she takes it off, the scratch would have gone, meaning it would have solved itself. Then she for 2 hours she will put the suit, plus astronaut suit back on. It's all foolish, foolish, foolish. We people are the sensible people, but nobody takes our opinion of how life should be lived. People should consult us, but nobody knows us. This is what the world is. Everybody is a fool. Everybody is a fool. Everybody is a fool. Fools, fools.